First off, don't panic. Okay, so your AC condenser fan is on the fritz. That's a pickle, but it's not the end of the world. And hey, this could be an opportunity to brush up on your troubleshooting skills, or at least your coordination with HVAC pros. Check the thermostat. First, rule out the simple solution. Make sure your thermostat is set to cool and that it's turned down lower than the current room temp. It really is often that silly. Power issues. If that didn't do the trick, see if there's power to the unit. Check your circuit breakers and any visible switches near the unit. Sometimes things get flipped off for the strangest reasons, like that time a raccoon decided my breaker box was an arcade game. Capacitor check. If there's power but the fan isn't spinning, the issue might be the capacitor. These little guys give the fan motor the jump start it needs. They do go bad over time. You can spot a faulty capacitor sometimes by a bulge or leak. It will look out of place. But don't go prodding around if you're not comfortable with it. Electrical stuff can be tricky and, shocking. Thermostat wiring. If the thermostat and capacitor aren't the problem, then take a look at the wiring. Sometimes it's a simple case of a wire that's given up the ghost, gone AWOL, or has a loose connection. Secure each connection, but again, if you're not up to snuff with electrical work or don't feel like learning today, call the pros. Motor issues. Another culprit could be the fan motor itself, but if you're running into a motor problem, that's typically where I wave my white flag and bring in the cavalry, namely your friendly neighborhood HVAC technician. Regular maintenance. Remember, regular maintenance is key to avoid such situations. So after you get this sorted out, consider scheduling annual checkups. It helps keep those hidden crits from catching you off guard. And if you do end up needing to call for professional help, no shame in that. Sometimes the playbook doesn't cover the R2D2 sounds your AC decides to start making. Living in Portland. Now, here in Portland, Oregon, we might not need the AC as much as they do in, let's say, Phoenix. But a dead condenser fan during a heat wave can feel like an eternity. And since we're so used to our luscious green and temperate climate, it hits us harder, doesn't it? So if you're like me and you like your home comfort to be, well, comfortable, then give that unit a look. Follow the steps, and if you need to, pick up the phone. There's no reason to turn into a human puddle waiting for the cool air to return. Stay cool, my friends.